I know that I'm different, self-motivated, self-disciplined, yeah. I learned from my experience. I just want someone.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another show from Boys and Men. I'm your host here, Mr. King. We still back with another part of the special edition of Sacred Edition from Boys to Men. I got, hey, if y'all got drugs or anything illegal, hide it. I got the police on those today, man, y'all. Hey, 12 is in the building. 12 is in the building. But yo, I am honored to have these two men on this show today. I'm gonna allow them time to introduce themselves. I'm gonna go ahead, y'all. Go ahead and talk to these people real quick.
Go right ahead with that. What you got?
I'm Ken, Big Ledbetter. A lot of y'all from Pensacola might know me. I've been doing music for 20 plus years. Got into this acting stuff a few years ago. Thanks to people like Jeff Sapp here and Faber and Sophia, man, they molded me into what hopefully is going to be a fruitful career. I love it. I love it so far. So, if y'all get a chance, come out and see the movie August 5th and 6th.
Oh, yes, sir. And the other guy, man.
November 5th and 6th.
November 5th. November 5th and 6th.
November 5th and 6th.
They talking about how I can go back in time.
Yeah.
October done passed already.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This other guy right here, man. I'm not going to say, hey, if you want me to be the favor for you, I can be the favor for you.
No, it's okay. We'll keep that, man. Let that. It's your boy, Jeff Sapp, J Sapp Mad Stack, fan of my fans. Illis coming at you, man. Glad to be a part of the project, and it has been a fantastic ride.
Yes.
The cast, man, the crew, every aspect of putting Sacred together, man, has been a blast, a dream come true. And I'm just grateful to be a part of the project and to be able to be working with, folks such as yourself, man, and Ken here. Dope script, direction, production, a whole way across, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely been a blessing.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Hey, it's funny because, look, I feel like there's a theme in all entertainment now. All the rappers in these days become police officers. You think about it. I just pieced it together. I'm just like, Ice Cube, he's a cop.
Yep.
Ice-T,
Yep.
you a cop.
That's funny you say that, bro.
Yeah.
You never realize, why is
I was thinking about that the other day. I was sitting at home and it just came across my mind, like Ice-T.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was a cop. I think I was listening to an old song of his, and I was like, damn, he's playing a cop now on a TV series. Damn, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's weird.
It's extremely ironic that you say that because I didn't think about that till like just a second ago when he mentioned it, and I'm sitting there just going back in my mind like, yo, you realize Dr. Dre got his first theatrical role as a road cop in Training Day.
Wow. Yep.
Everybody from, you know what I'm saying, yeah, I don't know what it is, man.
It's 'cause, like,
I don't know what it is.
I feel like everybody that rap about the police end up becoming the cops.
Yeah, it end up becoming the ones that they despise, right? But no, I all I could really comment though on that, I could just say that as far as being an entertainer with the music, that acting and music do go hand in hand.
Yeah.
You're doing and applying the same methods that we take into the recording studio, down from just a structural standpoint to actually putting a record together. It's multiple takes. Yep. There's the editing process. It's not an overnight process. And I just think that a lot of musicians in general, whether it be, shout out to Lady Gaga. Yeah. I mean, Lady Gaga, right? Lady Gaga is now taking on the role of Harley Quinn in the Harley Quinn sequel.
What?
I don't know if you knew that, but shout out to DC fanatics. I don't know if y'all knew that, but yeah. So shout out to Lady Gaga. So when it comes to that, I mean, we entertainers in general, especially with musicians, having to hype a crowd. It's just certain aspects of that industry that we carry right over that kind of makes that transition, I think, seem seamless.
Yep.
So now, as far as the characterization and the cop role and specifics, I don't know about that. But I mean, shout out to Method Man. I mean, Method is a lawyer now.
He's a lawyer.
Yep.
He's a lawyer now, big time.
Will Smith.
What has
Bad Boys,
cop, everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so
it's funny because I just not realized that
bro.
when y'all start saying, I was like, wait, he's some cops.
Yeah, man.
Cops.
Yeah.
And it's funny because you'd be listening to some of the songs that most of these artists make about the police,
right?
But I look at it kind of gives them an insight on how to portray a cop too, because
exactly,
you get an insight from the other. You already seen the other perspective, the other side, so now you know how I got to deliver this and everything.
Right.
You got I fully agree.
So do y'all have any run in with the police? So the reason why y'all got some good, because I heard the acting of y'all and the police officer was phenomenal. So I feel like, ooh, what y'all took some personal and just took it in as just God.
Maybe like way back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah,
We talking back in the day.
no recent run-ins, but
Oh, you prepared for that
yeah,
one.
probably the interrogation scene. I could probably take away from that because I went through something like that in life. But I don't know, man. It's just to piggyback on what he said, like the whole music thing. You know, we got to learn our lyrics. As actors, you got to learn lines. So that kind of came natural. I'm sure it did for Jeff too.
Absolutely.
But and just the more you learn your lines, the more you know your lines, the more you can put into your character. Because you're comfortable with the dialogue. So, and that's kind of the way it is, when you're laying something down in the studio. If you're comfortable with your lyrics, you know your lyrics inside out. You just bring that feeling, that emotion to it.
That's it.
So
I feel like most people can tell.
Yeah.
People that like been over analyzing and like really taking the time to dig into their character.
Right.
'Cause like even go back to like Fresh Prince when he did the first time crossover.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was so like
He was ready for
he was
it.
ready
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
yeah.
He knew everybody's line and everybody until someone pointed out like he was mouthing everybody else's word on camera.
Yeah.
It's like dang.
And for anybody, who watches this, who has any ambitions or any aspirations or dreams to want to get into acting or into that line of work in the industry, it can be done. Just understand that it's not anything like you've ever done before. It's not anything that you can cheat.
Mm-mm.
The best way, I'm just saying, like that's
The camera
just
don't lie.
yeah. You can't, the camera don't lie, man. So it's like, then if you're gonna do it, then do it. Have respect for the craft. All right. Whether you respect yourself or not, whatever. Yeah. Respect the craft, right, and respect those that are around you, because there's people that have been like that have put blood, sweat, tears, just with any career, any career choice. Yeah. But with this, if you're there for a quick buck, I'm just saying it will be very easy to see that. You feel me? It'll come through a lot easier to the naked eye of other folks than maybe, let's just say, if you were you're working at a different job or something. So yeah,
just like you've been putting the tears and like your blood, sweat.
Yeah.
Like
just take the steps, man, and just and do it. Do the grind, do the hustle.
Cause I can contest, like, man, I used to work in the mall back in 2010. I remember just Sapp and everybody just coming to the. It was like mixtapes and everything. So look, these two I know alone.
Wow.
Like man, they've been on the grind for forever, and like to see it pay off now is just like, man, like y'all don't understand.
That's tough.
I was actually a visual person that seen. I remember coming in the Kids Foot Locker and everything. I was like, okay. So now being on set with you and working with you, I was like,
that's dope.
I was like, man, it gave me a little light on, like it lit a fire on my ass. So I'm gonna let y'all know this straight up.
Oh, that's
because,
what's up,
because I was like, man, this guy been grinding, doing this stuff for as long as I can remember.
It's
and he older than me, so I was like, man, age can't be an excuse. A lot of people make age an excuse.
No.
And like, if you want something that bad, you're gonna put in the work and make it happen.
Man, hey, I'm flattered, first of all. That's the first time I'm hearing that. Like, real talk. I'm flattered. Like, real talk. I'm glad I could be inspiration. And that's to anybody. But again, that's the thing. It's like you either want to do it or you don't. There's no gray matter. And I say that to say this is that there's a role for everybody on this planet.
Yes.
From the infant at 6 months old to the elderly, individual who is pushing 90.
Yes.
There's a role for everyone. So it's simply a matter of putting in the work, grinding it out. The role will find you more or less than you looking for the role. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but as what Ken was alluding to and saying, talking to the right people got him in the right places. Being in the right places got him in the right position.
Ooh.
Some people don't take it and look at it. Enjoy the journey, enjoy life. Don't try to shortcut anything, because when you shortcut certain avenues and certain things that you think aren't important along that journey, you end up cutting the top of the ladder off before you can even get there. You looking for it, you already chopped it off. You feel me? Because it works from the top down. It don't work from the bottom up. You feel what I'm saying? As you trying to climb up. You know what I mean? So look at it like from that perspective, man. But anybody can do it.
Yep. But I mean, if it's your dream, it's your passion, go for it. Because if you don't, and it's your dream, then, I don't know, you're kind of sleeping on yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Don't know about anywhere else, but if you're on the Gulf Coast, Manager of the Year, Actors Corps is a great place to start. Just saying, classes right now, that's just a good place to start. I'm just saying.
Hey, cause look, and kind of piggyback off of what y'all was talking about, like knowing the right people. Because sometimes people, at first, everybody growing up, it's like, it's more about what you know than who you know. But you realize it's really about who you know because they can teach you what you need to know to get there. So, like, just think about how important it was for you, Big Led, to like Jeff Sapp and then boom, Jeff Sapp leads to
Yeah,
this.
man, it's not only about who you know, man. It's the right people.
That's
you know
there
what I'm
you
saying?
go. Yeah,
Good people.
Yeah.
You know, manager of the year, man. I've never seen. I mean, I've been with other music labels. Doing stuff coming up back in the day. Everybody's got their own agenda.
Yeah.
But manager of the year, we really have everybody. At heart. It's a family. Jeff supports my stuff. I support his stuff. Just on down the line, everybody supports everybody, and it's a really family affair, really.
And I like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it was kind of hard for me to like actually open up to y'all still, cause like I had so many bad run-ins in the past. So, like it's been so like I tiptoe in. I'm like let me back it up, and this is like my choice. But honestly, by me just looking on the outside, I see that family aspect, and it's like I talked to a couple of nurses about it the other day. I was like, man, cause like my family, I'm just a black sheep. So anytime I see like a family aspect, I'm like, oh, I don't want to come in feeling like black sheep. But they clarified. They're like, nah, we ready for you. You just gotta take that leap. And man, I'm just grateful that y'all always open. Cause it's not just like, if y'all haven't been around them, if y'all enjoying coming around doing stuff like this, check out Manager of the Year acting for it. Cause honestly,
Please do, man.
it ain't no set family. The family can always get bigger.
Absolutely.
Yep.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, and hey, they gonna treat you just like you're supposed to be treated. Yeah, but Dr. Brooks on the other hand, man. Hey, Dr. Brooks, you gotta watch out with Dr. Brooks, man. Hey,
Yeah.
he trying to cut people, man.
Yeah, in a whole bunch of different ways too. So that's the point. That's where we step in. Our characters are the lead investigators on the Sacred Heart. On Sacred.
They ain't no heart in this.
I got used to that.
Yeah.
I apologize. But yeah, the story behind that. But yeah, we're in the middle, and we're just trying to put the case together and connect the dots, cross the T's, and be diligent. Ken here will probably elaborate a lot better, more on his specific character. Matter of fact, why don't you? I'll follow you up, bro, with Mr. Hitch Jackson.
Yeah. Character I play is Detective Ken McDonald, and he's basically the lead detective with my partner here, Hish, and we've basically been chasing this guy for years, or at least my character has.
Right.
Can't never nail him down. I know there's something shady going on in that hospital, and I'm going to do anything within my power, and sometimes, a little shady here and there, but I'm going to get to the bottom of it, and my goal is to bust him and his family, take all of them down.
Yeah, take him down.
Yeah, by any means necessary now. I'm just
if you need me to
legal,
help you,
not legal,
Hey, if you need someone to be a snitch on the show, I got you. I got you. I'll be your informant.
Oh man.
Oh.
That's wild, man. Yeah, that's a writer's department right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Writing department right there. So.
But hey, just gave y'all a little heads up. You want me to be a snitch? I got you.
But no, man. As Detective Hitch Jackson, I am I'm the younger detective. Of the two, we both have our own histories, but he's the veteran detective on this particular case who brings me in onto it because of my reputation. As a quick learner, fast, you know what I'm saying? And I'm taking them down left and right. I'm doing what I'm doing. Yeah. So he decides to bring me in on the case. And, it's a schooling thing back and forth. He sees the potential, but he's got to put him in check, put me in check a couple times. He has to be put in his place. Like, hey, man, slow down. I got you. But the chemistry that we all have, man, and shout out to our police captain as well.
Captain Williams.
Benjamin, Benji, man, like the whole cast, bro, and they're gonna enjoy it, And the thing that I love about, that has a lot to do with the reason why we're working together as much as we do, like we do on this project, is because of our past. We have good chemistry, which rubs off on other people, crew and actors, vice versa. So that was the biggest thing for us. When it comes to just like the ease and getting into it, going back to the whole, rapping thing or musician versus acting. Ken and I have been on the scene, and just it's crazy because it's like, we've done shows together, but we've done things together, but it's like, when you have, like you said, a good relationship with people, man, it's easy. Okay, you're character A, you're character B. You guys have known each other this long. Make it work, and we can make it work. So hopefully the audience will agree with us when you see that on November 5th and 6th.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's funny because it's kind of like a
Full circle
thing. Because
circle of life.
you brought him because like his characters bring you onto the case, and he kind of introduced you to it.
Yeah.
And real quick, and let me just add. I got to shout out again. It all starts and it ends with Manager of the Year.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is Ulrico Tunstall,
Yeah.
giving this individual all the credit he deserves. Shout out to my manager
Yeah.
and friend now for over 5 some odd years. I've lost track because it seems like we've known each other forever. But that's the writing. I want people to understand again from just fans of the show, the creative process and everything. That's the writing. And every character that you guys see, this individual's man has specifically written these characters to tailor to these actors' traits to help blur the lines of what's real and what's not. And that's actually a lot of fun to see.
It is.
That's a very fun process to see. And I want to make sure that, again, you're getting something very special, the beginning of something huge, major, not just for the Gulf Coast, but just for the industry
in general.
We
were talking about the other day
from the ground up.
because it's funny because Pensacola has always been name dropped in about every dang movie I can ever remember. All the way back to the days. They never came to Pensacola to shoot something.
Right,
so this is like when people look from Iron Man 3, y'all seen it?
That's
Godzilla
Here you go.
versus King Kong.
Here you go.
Man, I'm
you
just
go.
saying they always saying it, but
Let's take it back even further.
yeah.
Let's keep the world in mind. Another Easter egg that Jaws 2
Yeah.
was filmed in Navarre. Navarre Beach. Jaws 2. Classic. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we
so-
the history of just alone.
That's real talk.
Yeah.
Right?
And look, but think about this is the first
Right.
project like feature length project
Yup.
be done
In the
in this
And
city.
I think that's going to be the cool thing. Like people see it that are from Pensacola, but maybe they moved away. They'll be able to
Yeah.
watch it. Oh man, I used to hang
Oh,
out
that
down
new
there.
state,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Oh, that's the new stadium,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
Wahoo.
Yeah. Cause a lot of people always thought in their head like, oh, in order to make it, you got to leave. But
That's always
yeah.
been, I think, the misconception too.
The narrative.
Because a lot of times in Pensacola, and I'm just gonna say it with the music, a lot of times, you had that crab in the bucket mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're trying to pull people back down instead of lift people up.
Yeah.
And that's one thing, like I said earlier, with Manager Here, that's what I love. Everybody's lifted up. It's not one person's better than the other. The whole group as a whole. And that's one thing Ulrico tries to keep pushing positive. You know what I'm saying? We're all one. I'm not better than Jeff. Jeff's not better than me. On down the line, everybody, has an equal part to play in this project. And I think that's what comes alive on screen.
He does a great job of again too delegating the spotlight.
Yep.
And that's a very important thing because see when people generally come up in this business, it's extremely hard to get to the level with some of these actors, but because of the way that he works, you audition, that's it, you're on board. Whether you have a phrase, whether a speaking role is important.
Yeah.
And for a lot of this cast, there's a lot of people that have speaking roles now for the very first time, and he didn't take baby steps with them. He didn't baby him along the way. You are an actor. Are you an actor or are you not? You showed up to the audition. Okay, congratulations. You are now such and such. Are you serious? Yeah. Your dream is literally like living right now. Start
dangling right in front of you. What you gonna do?
Don't
grab it.
Yeah, I'm saying so yeah, man. Shout out again, man. It all starts with him. Multi-manager of the year, Actors Corps. Right now, going down. What is it? 16? 16?
Yeah, I believe so.
16. All right. So I don't need to say anything as far as where to find this because we're not hard to find. So yeah.
That's one thing I gotta also elaborate on. Like, man, this for Mr. Ulrico alone, just to like do this here.
Yeah, man.
It's just like, man,
Major.
it show y'all like, man, you don't got to lead to make it. You can make your own path here where you at, and it's okay to be the first. Cause look, the first he breaking down the door for everybody else that's coming after him. So now all you people in locally, man, stop trying to beef against each other. Stop trying to say, oh, it's only one of us can make it. No, we all can make it.
Yep.
We just gotta focus and come together Cause like I feel like it's a renaissance happening right now in Pensacola. It's a renaissance from music to the movies to the artwork and like theater, everything. Even our sports teams right now. Look,
That's
the
tough.
Washington just won they just won the little minor league championship. Oh, the Washington won.
I didn't even know that.
And look, it's their 10th year
Shout
too.
out, Pico.
And the 10th year too. And it's like, man, it's just like, yo, Pensacola, we here. Think about it. Their greatest boxer of all time.
That's it.
Roy Jones Jr.
There you go. Yes,
From
sir.
here.
Shout out to
Emmitt
Roy.
Smith.
There you go.
From here.
Yeah,
If we go to WWE, Roman Reigns from here.
it.
So look, Pensacola, we was already on top of the world, but now we bring the world to Pensacola.
That's
cool.
yeah.
Hey, we own. Hey, we got not even just on the map. We rewriting the map. Cause we was first. Now ain't permanent established, but look, we let y'all know we were first. And we do it best. Yeah, we here. Woo!
That's it.
Woo!
We own it. We turned
Woo! Y'all got me lit.
Sacred coming soon, man.
Man,
We're coming soon.
So November the 5th and 6th.
That's it. November 5th and 6th.
Man, tell these people where they need to be at.
Okay.
Because hey, maybe on the field it might be almost sold out. So if you want tickets up, so y'all need to hurry up and get the tickets if you trying to be there on the red carpet number. Black suit and tie looking good.
Yeah, tickets, I believe tickets are available on Eventbrite.
Yes.
Right now, all you have to do is simply search Sacred. Type that in, Sacred, and the rest will pop up. You'll see the premiere November the 5th, black tie, red carpet event at the John Amos Studio at PSC.
Yes, sir.
All right. $30 to $100 are tickets for that. All right. And then we have November the 6th now. November the 6th, we're going to be at
Wahoo Stadium.
Wahoo Stadium.
You can search Facebook for that, man. There's I think an event page already set up for that. So you can go there.
Check
There
events.
should be a link. You can go there and get your tickets for that. Those are only $10.
$10
for everybody, and
So
I think
$10
children under 12 are free.
Yeah.
I think
Children under 12. Yeah, children under 12. I think.
But remember, it's rated TV mature.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
correct.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Please be advised.
Please be advised.
Please be advised.
TV mature. So,
That's right.
hey, I want you to bring your kids, but just be aware. You might have to cover their eyes a couple times.
But I don't really think like. Well, I mean, people might think. I know. I think I'm reaching the gravity of it now. How big this is for Pensacola.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How much of like this has never been done
It's never been done before.
in Pensacola.
Ever.
And you know, Rico's already got a long list of stuff that's never been done in Pensacola. You know, whether it be the drive up movies. You know, during COVID. And
Yeah,
all
the
that.
drive-in
Yeah,
mystery
yeah,
theater,
yeah.
dinner mystery theater.
I mean, so much stuff that he's already brought to Pensacola, and now bringing this. It's just like the icing on the cake, man. I'm excited. My whole family's excited. So.
I'm ready to get my
can't wait till
cake.
November 5th.
I'm ready to get my slice of the cake.
Oh.
They should. Hey, I don't care what flavor. I'll just be hungry all the time.
All right.
It's almost done. That oven light finna go off, so it's almost done, man.
And anybody also, who ever have inspirations to be a, actor, musician, everything, man.
All that, yeah.
Take that leap of faith. Get in contact, man. The manager of the year. It's his webpage. Manager.com, man.
Yeah. The manager of the year. Okay. .net.
.net.
That's pretty much it. Just check that out.
Man, all the information like for the classes and everything else is on there, I believe. Correct.
That's it. Yes,
Man.
sir. Yes, sir.
And look, he don't just deal with actors. He deal with musicians and everything else too. Anything your dreams and your ambitions is, he can help you get. You just gotta take a leap of faith and just trust him. And man, we trust in God. He's a firm believer that God first in everything.
That's it, man.
God first in everything, and look, you got God on your side.
That's it.
Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna catch the Holy Ghost a bit, but you got God on your side, man. I don't care who else on the other side. We moving in the right direction.
Getting
Man. So, before we even get out of this episode, I used to tell the guests to give people a piece of advice, like word of encouragement, because a lot of people out these days, their dreams are kind of withering away and they losing their faith.
I feel it.
So, give a word of encouragement both of y'all, to the people.
Man, I tell you what. First things first is identifying what it is you really want to do. That may take some time in itself. All right, you may not find that on the first try. I'm really talking to everybody, but I really want to put emphasis on the younger the younger kids generation, is again, in order to achieve success, you have to go through everything opposite of success. And let that sit in. And that's for anybody. But again, in order to achieve success, you got to go through all the negative stuff. Again, it's a journey. Enjoy the journey. Focus on the journey. Focus on what you are trying to achieve. You're gonna fall down. You're gonna get told no. You're not gonna get the paycheck you wanted. You're not gonna land the role that you wanted. But the longer you stay around it, you stay immersed in it in some format, one way or the other, it'll pay off for you at the end. And that's simply it. I've known El Rico now. I've been a part of the company for going on 5 years now. 5 years. And without jumping into everything, before I met El Rico, all I knew was music. So in a 5-year period, you can now go back and I can say, you can see me in How High 2.
Yeah.
You can see me in Reminiscence. You can see me in Jumanji Next Level. You can see me coming up soon on Sacred. You can see me.
Also enticing.
Mike.
That's all you enticing.
Mike. Yeah. So I didn't get on all those sets in one day. I didn't get on all those sets in 1 week. I didn't get on all those sets in 1 month. I didn't get on all those sets in 1 year. It took multiple of the latter, which is years. It's impossible, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. To really do it and do what your journey is your journey. Make it yours. Enjoy it while we're here. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up. Don't quit. Period. If you really want it bad enough, stay with it.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing I could add to that is, if you got a dream and set some goals, not everything's just gonna be straightforward like a straight path. Yeah. You may have to go sideways, back up some, reevaluate what you're even doing in life.
Amen.
But if you have a goal and you really want something, don't ever give up. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how old you are. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever give up with your dream. Like I said earlier, you do that, then you're sleeping on yourself. If you really want something bad enough, you'll do what it takes to obtain that goal. Like I said, blood, sweat, tears. Maybe even say, the heck with this, I give up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Just to reevaluate yourself. Lord knows I've done it. I walked away from music, right before I got with the group I used to be with, Cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? We're still doing music today. But before I got with Cutthroat, I had walked away from music for like 7 years. And you know what I'm saying? And getting back to what Jeff said, you get around the right people. You got to get around like-minded people that inspire you.
That's it.
And when I got back in music before, I started hanging around people again that inspired me. When I went to Manager of the Year, I saw Jeff, and I was like, oh man, I know that cat. That inspired me. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what he's done, all the hard work he puts in, along with the others, that's inspirational. And when you put yourself around like-minded people and inspirational people, I think that's when you really find your purpose in life. So, my only advice for young people or people anywhere is just hang around somebody that's inspirational and has like-minded goals, and you'll go someplace. Because if you're just hanging around with cats that they're just happy and content just to be sitting on the couch every day, then 5 years down the road, you're going to be sitting on that couch with them. You got to get up and get it.
Yes, sir.
And don't be afraid to pop in on Manager of the Year's Actors Core. Okay? Is it $34.99?
Yep.
$34.99, Davis Highway. Okay? Tuesdays and Thursdays. Pop in.
Yeah, come sit
Pop
in
in
for you.
Come sit in on the class. Won't cost you a penny. Sit in, meet some of the instructors, look at what's going on. But and to just tie it all up, you know what I'm saying? End of the day, point blank, it's not a cheat code. Yeah. But I will say, Actors Core is a great place to start for any talent. That's the information. I started in Actors Core. This is where I'm at today. He started in Actors Core. This is where he started today. Bunch of the other actors that you've interviewed, every single one of them, it starts with Actors Core. Musician, singer, model, whether you do art like paint, canvas, if you have a talent, check out Actors Core. Do yourself a huge favor, especially if you're here on the Gulf Coast. if you're here locally, you know, all right, step in, check it out. If you got dreams and ambitions, excuse me, but that's the best advice that we can give anybody.
It's gonna get you out of your comfort zone.
That's it.
Which a lot of times brings out the creativity.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're like, oh man, I don't know if I can do this, but you just give it your all.
Oh yeah.
Then you get through it, man, that wasn't so bad. And then that's when I think the hunger starts in. Like, I don't know about if, you know, the first time I ever went on stage, you know, performing music, you know what I'm saying? I was a nervous wreck. But after I got through that, each time got better and better. Now, I mean,
hungry for it.
I mean, I've seen this man. This man's a beast on the stage.
And I choked. I coming up, part of my journey.
Yeah.
I had a show I opened for Trillville.
Right?
Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Got a call late. I was shook out of my Trillville at the time, you know. 2000, this is, I don't know, 2006-ish, whatever. But yeah, Trillville. I choked on stage. It happened. They booed me off stage, bro. Because they weren't feeling my style of music. I've been there. Like, I'm talking about for real, with Eminem, what you saw with Eminem and 8 Mile and how I was booed off stage. My wife could tell you she was physically there. But that was a
building block.
Man, I was broken. I was ready to quit. But my people didn't let me quit.
Right.
Ooh.
And here I am today. So
I
know we're running over, man. I can talk all day.
I might need to give me a way they're gonna support me when I get them booze.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't care telling y'all ain't gonna be me, but I might need that.
Yeah.
Because it's real important to have people in your corner that are gonna hold you to it and say, nah, you don't work too hard to get here. We ain't gonna let you quit on it now. Man. Shout out to his wife. She over there in the background, y'all, but I'm giving her a hand clap right now. Yeah,
the right ones around you, man.
Yep.
Keep the right ones, man. Man, y'all, I'm just excited. But make sure, hey, November 5th and November 6th.
That's it. Saturday, Sunday. Yep.
Sacred is premiering in Pensacola, Florida.
That's it.
Man, Pensacola, come out. Let's make this something more magical than Disney World. Because, hey, we got a lot of magic. We just got to untap and just break it out. So make sure to come out, support. Man, let's make Hollywood and Atlanta understand we here. And hey,
Yes, sir.
I ain't even gotta say nothing else, man. I ain't gotta give y'all no advice. They gave y'all the advice y'all needed, man. But look, like I say before, I always leave. But first, man, thank y'all for coming on, being a guest, man.
Thank you.
Hey, nothing but a pleasure,
man.
Bro. Anytime, man.
Thank y'all, man. But look, Sacred.
Sacred, baby.
Yo, we here. We here to stay. Hey, we ain't going nowhere. Hey, stay tuned. Hey, this will be nationally, worldwide.
Yep.
Hey,
Internet, yeah.
everywhere.
It'll be everywhere, boy.
So
Yeah.
be ready. Catch the wave before we take off.
That's it.
There it is.
But not like I'm gonna say before I leave and leave y'all. Dream big dreams. The small dreams have a little magic. And how big would you dream you know you couldn't fail? And y'all remember this. Y'all do y'all best and let God take care of the rest. Man, I want to thank y'all again for coming on. Thank y'all for tuning in and listening. Hey, November 6th, I better see y'all there. Peace, love, happiness, y'all. Yeah, we out.
Peace.
I know that I'm different, self-motivated, self-disciplined, yeah. I learned from my experience. I just want someone to take me serious. Real questions that I ask. How long will this solo trip last? I'm content with being alone in the past, but it's changing and it's something I can't grasp. Turn off my phone, I'm in my zone, so now I'm acting different. I'm to myself, I'm in my head, mapping out this life I'm living. Shadow work on myself, I done already seen hell. Can't fit in, so I rebel, but I don't miss a beat. I don't miss a beat.